making a movie at Mike's mom's house because it was free. So we could like live at Mike's mom's house, we could drive Mike's mom's car, Mike's mom would make us food, we could shoot at her school, Mike's mom could be in the movie, and it was like we could do all this stuff for free, and so we just started to shoot stuff.
I always like to think about it as dominoes. Like most people when they approach productions, they set up all the dominoes, the script, the financing, this, ideally, and they set up all the dominoes and they know exactly the thing, and then they push it and they watch it, and then they have a movie at the end. All the dominoes fall to reach, hopefully, ideally. For us, we had like 3 dominoes. We were like, okay, we got the script, the story, we got this camera, we got a house. Okay, push domino number 1, let's begin. And
such a good metaphor.
And then it was like racing
to stack the dominoes so that it has something to hit as it's falling.
Yeah. Exactly, and I feel like that's what we did. We started at my mom's house and
just pushed the first
domino with a credit card, and that's it. With very little, I probably had like $100 in my credit card at that moment.
I don't even think I had $100. I remember we went to buy Rhoda's costume, the janitor outfit, which was $40 at Bob's, and I swiped my card and it was rejected, and you swiped your card, it was rejected, and then we both turned to Morgan.
Oh, Morgan.
We both turned to Morgan.
Like, I got my mom's credit card.
And Morgan bought the first costume for the film.
First costume. We started and we shot like 8 days or something in Connecticut, and then I met Hunter in New York, and then we went to go show him what we shot.
And with Paul Mazzei.
With Paul Mazzei, Tyler Brody, Hunter Gray, and Nick who made the introduction, they decided, let's give you guys financing.
Yeah.
You make this, and we're like, another domino up. Okay,
yeah,
push it, go.
keep going.
Keep going. And then we were like.
Then William
didn't come out till later. It was like there was no person who felt right to me for playing John, and so we pushed the domino of shooting all the scenes without him, and then slide in William. Boom, another domino.
It seems to me that the multiverse idea is a continuum of human thought. The first cave dweller to come out, look up and see some bright things in the sky that seemed to be going around him. He thought, wow, I'm right in the center of it all. And then slowly but slowly, we find the sun, and then we're at the edge of the galaxy, and then there's many galaxies. The next step would be a multitude of cosmoses, of universes. You add them all up, 1 billion of them. And the theory would say, the math would say, it's possible to have another Earth and another you.
Popular culture, novels, books, films have dealt with this idea of alternative realities, parallel universes. There's this idealized path that we all have. And sometimes life just goes the other way. And sometimes you just can't help it, but you're shaking off that path. There's no way you're going to get to that version of yourself, but perhaps a different, the one that lives the harder path, the more challenging path. If those two people were to confront one another, maybe that one has had the more profound and meaningful experience.
You know, that's so beautifully put. You were sentenced, or your character, in the film to 4 years in prison, which happens to be the length of time you would have gone to MIT.
University, yeah.
And you gotten your bachelor's degree. Yeah. You would have just graduated, no doubt being headed to grad school, probably to get a PhD, probably for a great career, but now you're an ex-con. That girl, that woman, has a really rugged time. Now, if you make your other self, what has she gone through? Think about that.
Why do we all feel that possibility? Like everyone has ruminated on the idea of a doppelganger. And does that point to the possibility that we all feel something primally and instinctively because there's maybe truth to it? Maybe the reason we daydream about doppelgangers and like alternate realities is because we're intuitively arriving at something that is mathematically true. We just don't have the proof yet.